Hello everyone, this is Ukete Nombalo from Johannesburg, Midrand. Studying through E. I would like to thank Mr. Hamish for helping us so much. We have actually got 90 to 100% on that. Thank you so much, Mr. Hamish. Siyabonga.
Easy stuff is easy.
Thank you so much, Mr. Hamish. Thank you. And I wish you all the best with your hard work. And I just want to say we appreciate you. And I have achieved like 93%. Samanani. This is who Emma Kisses Mama. I live in Devon in KwaZulu-Natal, and I was born in KwaZulu in KwaZulu-Natal.
You can call me Hamish, or alright, so they call me Mlungisi. Mlungisi is somebody who fix things, okay? Or some other people, some of my Zulu friends, also friends, they like to call me, especially women. Most of women like to call me Mtwana, but a lot of my guys, they like to call me Mlungisi. Mlungisi, like I say, somebody who fix things. Or some of my petty Sutu and Mtwana friends, they like to call me Hosong Morena Fela. Hosong means peace upon you, king, and Hosong means peace upon you. But Morena means king, and Feleng means somebody who make decision based on some consciousness. Okay, so Hosong Morena Feleng. Hosong means peace upon you. Morena means king, peace upon you, king, and Feleng means somebody make decision based on some consciousness. Now let's get started with no time. Question number 14. A container with a length of 40 centimeters. Okay, this is a container has a length of 40 centimeter, has a height of 10 centimeter, and the width of 30 centimeters. So before we do this question, let me show you something quick. If you have this, let's say this is a rectangular prism, like a box, or same container which look like a box, and then let's say here we have a 4 centimeter, and this is 3 centimeter, and this is 5 centimeter. Let's say this is 1 centimeter. Let's say find the volume. So to get the volume of this is easy. What you do, you multiply everything. So you want to say volume of this prism or box or whatever. Like if I want to fill up stuff with volume equal to length times breadth. Let's say this is 1 centimeter. And this is 4, 3, and 1. So you say length times breadth times the height means. Okay, so volume equal to, what is the length? Length equal to 4 centimeter. What is the breadth? Our breadth equal to 1 centimeter. And the height equal to 3 centimeter. So you multiply all. 4 times 1 equal to 4, times 3 equal to 12. Centimeter times centimeter times centimeter, centimeter square. Cube. Centimeter cube. So this is the volume. Oh, so to get the volume is easy. What you do, you multiply all the length, and then we get the volume of rectangular prism or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Man, this is just a perfume, so never mind. So the spray that I spray here. Okay, that's why I got this color. Let's get started. Let's go. So now we know how to find the volume of a box or rectangular prism. Now, another thing, and then I'll show you how to do that question, which is given right. Okay, so if somebody gives you, let's say a cylinder or a can, like stuff like this. Let's say find the volume. Okay, this is cylinder. Let's say find the volume. Let's say this is a height, and let's say this is they give you radius. From here to here is radius. So they say find the volume. It's like, a cylinder, stuff like this. Oh, I don't have something. Cylinder like a can or whatever, something like this. So this is cylinder here. So we can find the volume of this as long as you have a height and you have a radius. Okay, so how are we gonna get a cylinder? Volume of a cylinder. Volume equal to pi radius square times the height. Just like that. Volume equal to pi r square radius square times the height. These r represent the radius from the center to the anywhere, means from here to here. For example, if somebody say, let's say our radius, let's assume our radius equal to 10. Diameter equal to 10 centimeter. and the height, let's say, equal to 12 centimeter. Let's say find the volume. It's easy. So we're going to say volume equal to pi. Pi 3.142. Or you can say 3.14. It depends on given. But you can get this in the calculator. Is constant. You don't calculate. This pi is 3.14 times radius. What is the radius? All of this is diameter. Diameter from here, from beginning to an end. You must through the center. But a radius means a half of the diameter. So if this is 10, the radius is going to be from here to here, which is going to be 5, and from here to here is going to be 5. So a radius equal to 5. But remember, there's a square. So I'm going to say 5, and then what? Square. And then times the height. What is my height? My height equal to, let me do this quick, just a minute. So what is my radius? The radius equal to 5 centimeters. So I'll say 5 centimeter, but there's a square. I like to put my stuff in a bracket when there's a square or cube. See here, radius square means this radius 5 centimeter, and then I have to square time the height. What is the height? 12 centimeter. 12 centimeter. So now I'm going to say this. Let me say volume equal to 3.142 times 5. Look, when you square, you must square for both. 5 square equal to 25 means 5 square. Don't say 5 times 2 is 5 squares, like 5 square. 5 square is like 5 times 5 equal to 25. You can plug in the calculator. Centimeter square means it's going to be centimeter square times 12 centimeter. So what you're going to do, take a calculator, multiply all those three. So you say 3.142 multiplied by 25, and then multiply by 12. And this is going to give us 942.6. 942.6. This centimeter square and another centimeter means it's going to give us centimeter cube because volume. Oh, so now we know how to find the volume of a cylinder. We know how to find the volume of the box or rectangular prism. So what is next? Easy. The next thing we're going to say, okay, so we can solve this question. Now let's go to the question, read, and then you see how we can overcome it. Easy question. Very easy question. So you know this. Now, they say container with a length of 4. So this container has a length of 40 centimeter. This is a length 40 centimeter. See, you give a length equals 40 centimeter, and then a breadth equal to 3 centimeter. 30 centimeter means this is breadth equal to. Sometimes they call width, sometimes they call breadth. Okay, so the same thing. And the height equal to 10 centimeter. What do you want? They say inside of it, this stuff, height of 10 centimeter, height of 10 centimeter, contain 12 identical cans. Oh, so inside of this box we have 12 identical cans. Cans like something like this. You know, like for example, if you go to the malls or shopping center, they have a can where sometimes they have a baked beans or baked fish or any food. So those cans something look like a cylinder. So we have 12 identical cans in that box. We have 12 cans. They're like this, like, but they show on top of the box. But it's like we have 12 of these, which is inside this box. 12 of them identical means they look alike. They're inside this box. So, and then, so each one with a diameter of 10 centimeter and height of, so all these identical, this identical cylinder, they have a diameter of what of 10. You see what I'm saying? And also they have a height of 10 also. 10 centimeter. Now, what do you want? They say the remaining space is filled with the sand. Because when you put this stuff, remember there's going to be space here in between. So they fill up with the sand. They take sand, they put it in. Now, what do you say? They say how much sand was required. Oh, so we need to get the volume of the sand which were required. Is easy. So what we're going to do first and foremost, I'm going to find the volume of everything of this box. And then after that, I'm going to find the volume of all of these cans, which are 12. So I'm going to find the volume of one can, which they look like a cylinder. That means I'm going to use the formula of the cylinder. Get the volume of one can, and then that volume multiplied by 12. So I'm going to take the whole volume of all this, and then find the volume of all these cans, and then I'm going to subtract. So the remaining space is going to be for the sand. Let's go. So I'm going to say, let me find volume of everything. So I'll say volume of a box, volume of a container equal the whole container equal to length time breadth time the height. So length, what is the length? Length equal to 40 centimeter times length times breadth. What is the breadth? 30 centimeter times the height. What is the height? 10 centimeter. So this is going to give us 4 times 3 equal to 12. 1, 2, 3. You multiply 30 times 40. times 1. Almost now. 4 times 1 times 3 equal to 12. And then how many 0? 1, 2, 3, 3. Centimeter times centimeter is centimeter, centimeter cube. So volume of this container we have already, of all the container. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to find the volume of one cylinder, but since they're identical, I'm going to find the 1 and then I'll multiply by 12. Okay? So volume of a cylinder now. So volume of a cylinder we know is pi r squared times height. But how many of them? There are 12. So since it's 12, I can say 12 times volume of one cylinder. So this is the volume of all these identical cans. So there are 12 of them. Let's say 12 times the volume of each one. So I'm going to say this is equal to 12 times, what is pi? Pi 3.14? 142 times, this is constant, so you get in a calculator. R, radius. What is a radius? Our radius we know. They say the diameter of this cylinder. Look, this is like this. Of this can. But the diameter, they give us 10. So if this diameter 10 means the radius is going to be a half of this, which is 5. So we're going to say, okay, so our formula, radius square, means it's going to be 5, what? Centimeter, what? Square times the height. What is the height? They say here, diameter and height of 10 centimeters. So what I'm going to do, I'll just take the calculator and multiply this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Multiply. Okay, or you can just say, okay, so 12 times 3.142 times 5 square. 5 square means 5 square means 5 times 5. 5 square means 5 times 5 equal to 25. Centimeter square is centimeter square times 10 centimeter. So what we're going to do, we're going to plug that in the calculator. So you see 12 times 3.142 times to 5 times 10. And this is going to give us 9,426. Okay, so volume of all these cylinders together, that's what multiplied by 12 equal to 9,426. 9,426. Centimeter square times centimeter means this is square and another centimeter is going to be centimeter cube. So we have a volume of all the container and volume of all these cans. So we want to know, okay, the space that where it was empty, they say they fill up something. Fill with sand. They take sand, they put it in that space, empty space. So we want to get that volume of sand. How am I going to get it? Take the whole volume and then minus this can. So the left space, that space is going to be for sand. So we're going to say, let's go. So it's a volume of a sand equal to, we take everything, 1, 2, 3 centimeter cube minus 9,426 centimeter cube. So that one, so say 1, 2, 1, 3, and then we minus, okay, 2574. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, you can plug this in the calculator as a pi. If you have a calculator, multiply as a pi. Okay, just a second. If you plug this as a pi, okay, just a second. Okay, say 12 times. See, 12 times. Let me show. 12 times. Shifting pi. See, shifted pi, and then you multiply by 25. And then you multiply by 10. I'm trying to get a volume of those cans, 12 of them. So 9424.7777. If I had to use this pi in the calculator, or you can use that one. So if you use a calculator, there's a pi, it's going to give us 9424.777. Okay, so if I use calculator, I could give me 9,424.7, let's say 78 because 2 decimal place. So I'll say 120. So you see, I'm gonna come here and say, okay, so now, okay, just a second. So say, okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then minus the answer. Our answer is what is 9424. So you can say 9,424.778. Okay, now this is gonna give us 2575.22. 257522. Okay, so I prefer this one. Okay, 952522. Okay, but all them is going to give similar or same answer. So minus 9424.78, and then this is going to give us 25, excuse me, my apologies, 75.22. So this is the volume of a sand. But now they want in liter. So how much is required? So if they want in liter, what you do, you divide by 1,000. Whenever they want volume in liter, let's say liter. So if it's a centimeter cube, then this will be my volume. But if they want in liter, how much sand was required? So it means the one sand, but let's say liter. Because you know why the reason I'm looking here around? Because these questions here I'm doing is a multiple choice. So I want to make sure I get the exactly answer that you're looking for. So I'm going to have to take this divided by 1,000. So you see this one here answer? We divide by 1,000. So say divide by 1,000. If you want to change centimeter cube to liter, you divide by 1,000 and get the answer. So it's going to be 2.575, or you can say 2.58 into approximation. So we're going to say volume of a sand equal to 2.5752. But when you approximate it 2 decimal place, what you do, you come, you see this is decimal. You go first, second, and then you look this number. If this number is 5 or more than 5, it's going to change the previous one. So you're going to add 1 here, so it's going to become 2.58. Because this is 5 or more. But if it was 4, there was no way it was going to say 2.57. If it was 3, 2.57. If it was 2, 2.57. But if it was 6, 5 and above, it add 1. So that's how it approximates. So your final answer is going to be 2.580 liter. But if it was centimeter cube, then I was going to stop here. So we're done with the question. Now we go to the next question, question 5. So just erase here to make a space. Just erase here quick to make a space quick. And there we go. Done. Easy. Sorry guys, thank you for your patience. I appreciate it. Just a second, we'll get done. We move, man. Ya long is. Okay, cool. Let's go. I think it's enough. Let's go. Okay. Now, so let's say here, plumber. You see, we got plumber here. The plumber charge call out fee. Like, oh man, listen, I have a problem here. My tape does not work. So I need you to come in my house. So plumber, if you call him, you're gonna have to pay him $108 money. Okay, you're gonna have to pay this guy. So if you have small money, then he's gonna say, oh no, I'm not gonna come. So now a plumber charges call out fees of $108. So when you call him, either whatever's going to happen, you have to pay him $180. Okay, plus 200 per hour, 240 per hour. So there you go. So call out fee, $180. And then for each hour, you're going to have to pay him how much? So if you do 3 hours, means you must multiply by 3. But this is going to be the same, like it's just 180 because you call him, okay? But these 240, the 241, it can increase because maybe you want 5 hours this time or 6 hours. So it's all going to pay, okay? To do the job. How many hours did he work? Oh, so we don't know number of hours going to work, but I think they might say something else here. Did he work? If the spare needed cost 400. So cost of spare. Okay, so and then the total bills was so at the end when they finish they say, hey, listen, this is my bills here. You're gonna have to pay me. So the total bills was how much? 17178. So finally, this watch I had to pay